What's up, guys? Tiana Burst here, and in this episode of Hustle Season podcast edition, I'm going to talk to you guys about cryptocurrency, specifically how you can generate daily income with a certain platform. Now, I've been in business for 15 years. I'm a contributor for Entrepreneur Magazine. I've been featured in CBS, NBC, ABC, Forbes, and Yahoo Finance, NASDAQ, and a whole list of other publications for being in business and knowing how to pivot, especially during the pandemic. So that's a little bit of my background. And just like a short time ago, I wasn't in this beautiful home that I'm in right now. I was just trying to figure out what my next move is going to be. You know, I'm on TV and, about brand development, brand building. And I was kind of living life on my own terms, but not really where I wanted it to be. I knew I could have more, be more, make more money. And, I built several companies. I've walked away from several companies too, just because, they weren't serving me. And I realized that as an individual with my self-awareness, that I was much, much more effective basically being a brand in and of itself, right? And that served myself really, really well financially. Well, I wanted to go from being an entrepreneur to being an investor. And the Warren Buffett principle is real, right? Make money, have your money, make you money, and then rinse and repeat. So, I'm not really into stocks or bonds at all, but I know that through my partnership with Meta, that there's some things that will be changing, and I wanted to dive deep into cryptocurrency. The last 6 months, I have been, completely full-time in it, and I'm generating right now between $600 to $800 per day. In fact, cryptocurrency is how I got this beautiful new home that I'm in. And so what am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to share with you one thing and one thing only: Drip Network. I have been in Drip Network for now 6 months, going on 7 months, and it has been the best decision that I've ever made. Now, I once read a book that says that we get 2 multi-million-dollar opportunities in our lifetime, and most of us don't take it. In fact, the majority of humans can't recognize it because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work, and they missed their boat. They missed their Bitcoin moment. They missed their opportunity. And I wasn't going to let that happen to me because I missed Bitcoin. I knew about Bitcoin when it was 1 penny. And because I didn't understand it, I told my partner to focus on brand building and nothing more, nothing less. That was my mistake. Had I invested $500 at that time, you would not be seeing me on this video. So I knew that I wasn't going to let another multi-million-dollar opportunity pass me by. So when my buddy of mine came to me and said, "Hey, T, you got to get and look at Drip Network, because now that you want to get your feet wet into crypto and investing, you got to look at this. Don't miss the boat." So I said, I'm not going to miss the boat. I'll tell you one thing. It took me 4 hours to get into Drip, when it only does take a few minutes, because I was I didn't have that much knowledge on investing in crypto at all, or how the blockchain worked, or what crypto.com was, and how to move money into MetaMask. I didn't know any of that. Now today I teach it, and that's just 6 months. And so let's just get into really what Drip Network is. Drip Network is decentralized smart contract, and it is based upon, obviously you have 2 elements. You have what is called the faucet, and then you have the swap, right? On the swap page of Drip, that is the token. I got in Drip when the token was $7, and the highest it's gone is $199. In the month of March, it's going to skyrocket between $200 and $300. But all the data that has been discovered, and really it has been looked at, I should say, not discovered, but has been looked at based upon other tokens that have done really well. Drip, and this came from the developer, Drip will be a $2,000 to $5,000 token this year, right? Now, I think that's incredible. I got in at $7. At this moment, I'm recording this, there's an invasion from Russia to the Ukraine. It has really anytime there's any global anything, war, obviously I'm in the US, Sacramento, so gas prices are going to go up. Obviously the stock market's impacted, crypto is impacted. So, that plays a part in all of our investments. But in this exact moment, as I'm recording this, Drip is about $91. I can check right now. It is $90.50. Now, knowing that it's hit $199 or $202, I believe was the highest, knowing that they got NFTs and they got lots of things metaverse wise, this is definitely just the beginning, I should say. And so knowing what I know now, I got into some smart contracts a couple months ago after getting into Drip, and I actually lost money. I didn't make any money, and I didn't do my homework on it. I didn't, see how much money was in the smart contract. And so I've learned my lessons, and I'm glad I learned these lessons, because I may have lost a couple $1,000, but obviously I'm getting it back, tenfold with Drip, and also they have the Manor Farm. So, a lot of people are afraid of losing money in smart contracts, but they don't understand, what the white paper is and how it works. Drip, right, you have the token, then you have the faucet. Now, I put my money into the faucet. I invested $2,460, and I compounded that into, the highest it's gone was $83,000 into that account, which pays out 1% a day. And right now, because the market is down, it's, less than 50,000. It's around 49,000 to 44,000, which means I'm making 4,400 to $500 a day just on this platform. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I once read a book called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and he shared in the book, would you rather have $1 million upfront cash, or would you rather have a penny a day doubled? Now, most people would choose $1 million cash because they don't understand what a penny a day doubled is. That's in essence what Drip is. The faucet page is that you have the ability to make 1% a day, 365% in a year, but you also have the ability to compound your money. A penny a day doubled in 1 month is $10 million. When I learned that over a decade ago, I was seeking and was anxious to find something that would pay out interest. So in fact, the faucet page is almost like an annuity, right? You have an annuity, it's locked in, and you're getting a certain interest. But Drip, on the faucet side of things, right? I'm making 1% a day. It is low risk. It is a smart contract, but it's low risk. And the fluctuation of my faucet page, remember I said it can go as high as 83,000, and right now it's around 44,000. I'll show you guys, is because Drip, the actual coin, is down. Now, when the token goes up, then my money in my faucet goes up. You have the ability with Drip, for example, to put money and buy the tokens. You can go to PancakeSwap. You can go to they're on other platforms. You can go to PancakeSwap and you can buy the token. And when the token goes up, you can sell it. You don't even have to do the faucet page. I prefer the faucet page because I prefer to make money every day. I prefer to make $15,000 a month just on this platform, let alone the Manor Farm. But that's just for me. I like to make daily money because I also build e-com stores the last 4 months of the year, and that is also daily money. So I'm used to acquiring daily money. But I'll tell you one thing, let's say, for example, and I'll give you guys an example right now, and this is a real example. Right now, it's $90.62 for the token. It does fluctuate, like I said, but I have 493.240 deposits. So if you do the math on that, right, I'm going to show you guys something. So this is come March, which is tomorrow, or if I'm recording this and you see this, it is March. But let's go number 493.240, and Drip goes to $200 this month, but this should be $300. But let's go 200 to be conservative. Times that by 200, that means I'll have $98,648 in my faucet, paying me 1% a day. That's $986 a day. Times 7 days times 4 is $27,621.44. Now, you might be saying, how can this platform afford to pay out 1% a day? Well, it's simple. A, they tax you when you put money in. There's a 10% tax going in. There's a 10% tax when you sell the token. So in order to even cash out what you have in the faucet, you have to actually cash out and it goes into tokens, and you sell the tokens. So there's a 10% in, 10% out tax that then goes into the tax pool, which then is affordable to pay us as a community 1% per day. Now, there are 13-year-olds making $3,000 a day in drip, to be completely transparent with you, because obviously there's different ways they can do it with their parents' account and all that stuff. But this platform is real. The developer has successful projects. He never leaves a project, which is important to understand. All he does is take a project and then make it better and make it better and make it better. There is no end date to his projects. He doesn't go into a project, and if it has an end date with that project, he won't do it. So, what I tell everyone is start small, but don't get left behind, because there's a new transference of wealth happening in America right now and all over the world. And I'm experiencing it myself. This year, I'll be a crypto millionaire without a doubt. By summer, I'll make $100,000 a month easily. And I want people to not get left out, because it's happening. It's happening. There's a reason why, the Staples Center is now called crypto.com or crypto arena. We have to pay attention to all of these things that are happening in the world. And yes, there are some bad things happening in the global world right now, which, is tough. But, also know that you can participate in your own rescue and be set up for the rest of your life generational wealth. I mean, this is the new opportunity for it. So if you want more information about Drip, there's a link near this video somewhere. And it's my website, defigladiator.com/Tiana. And that gives you basically step-by-step on how to get started in Drip. You can't even get in Drip without having my buddy address or a buddy address. So I walk you through that process. It's a pretty simple process by phone. Honestly, by phone is probably easier, but I definitely think that if you are serious about, making $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 a day, hell, I mean, I'll be making a lot more money here come summer, come this month too. But if you want to just get in, I have college kids that put in $500 just to see what would happen. And I'll tell you one thing, knowing what I know now, being in as long as I have, right now is the perfect time for you to get started. When you can get in something when it's $90 and it can go up to $2,000, it's insane the level of income and abundance that you have coming your way. I mean, I took a leap of faith 6 months ago, and this year I'll be a crypto millionaire. So, so there's a link near this video somewhere, and click on it, and I walk you through exactly how to get started, how to get set up in Drip. You'll get my buddy address will be in the link as well. And so I wish you nothing but the best and prosperity. And I'm gonna do a lot more videos. I obviously am in things like Neon Earth, and I'm in the Manor Farm, I'm in the piggy bank, there's a lot of things that I'm in, but in this video, I wanted to teach you guys what Drip is and how you can get in as well, because the more people win, the better off this whole country is going to be quite honest with you. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Tiana Burse, like, comment, share, save, and I end all my videos with my slogan, which is be bold, be great, and above all, be you.